Moscow tightens security as Wagner chief accused of mutiny. Moscow opens an investigation into Yevgeny Prigozhin, a close ally of President Putin and the head of Russia's private army, for allegedly plotting an armed uprising against the government. Titan sub-CEO dismissed safety warnings as baseless cries. The CEO of OceanGate, the company that operated the Titan submersible that imploded in the Atlantic Ocean, ignored multiple warnings about the sub's safety and cut corners on testing and maintenance. Kenya to launch biggest school meals program in Africa. Kenya plans to provide daily lunches for 4 million primary school children in an effort to combat hunger and boost education outcomes. The program will start in Nairobi and expand to other regions. At least 35 people feared dead after dinghy sinks en route to Canary Islands. A boat carrying about 50 migrants from West Africa capsized in the Atlantic Ocean, leaving only 15 survivors. The incident is the latest in a series of tragedies involving migrants trying to reach Europe via the Canary Islands. Cecília Haddad's ex-partner sentenced to 27 years jail in Brazil after confessing to 2018 murder in Sydney. Mario Marcelo Santoro admitted to killing his former girlfriend in Australia after extensive evidence was produced against him. He was extradited to Brazil and tried there under a bilateral agreement. Temple visits rise in China as jobless young people seek spiritual assistance. The number of visitors to temples and religious sites in China increased by 367% at the start of the year, with about half of them born after 1990. Many young people are seeking divine guidance amid economic uncertainty and social pressure. ABC's international budget should grow as China spends billions on information war, inquiry told. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation should receive more funding from the government to counter China's influence and propaganda in the Asia-Pacific region, a parliamentary inquiry heard. China spends about $10 billion a year on its global media operations. Draft EU plans to allow spying on journalists are dangerous, warn critics. A leaked document reveals that the European Union is considering allowing law enforcement agencies to access encrypted communications of journalists and activists without their consent or knowledge. The proposal has been denounced as a threat to press freedom and human rights. Russia accuses Ukraine of using UK-supplied missiles to strike bridge to Crimea. Russia claims that Ukraine used British-made anti-tank missiles to target a bridge connecting Russia and Crimea, a territory that Russia annexed in 2014. Ukraine denies the allegation and says it is a provocation by Moscow. London Mayor's Office banned from flying EU flag on referendum anniversary. A change in planning rules has prevented the Mayor of London from raising the EU flag outside City Hall on June 23, the 5th anniversary of the Brexit referendum. The Mayor's Office says it is a symbolic gesture of solidarity with European citizens living in London.